I have been on YouTube since 2017, and I still don't have my YouTube partnership, and that is fully my fault. I started my channel in 2017 when I was freshly moved back to the DMV. I was an emergency room nurse and I had literally just started my master's program. I wanted to show other nurses that were doing their MP programs and also working during that time that it was possible, and just be transparent about some of the things that I went through in my program and the workarounds and things that the way that I made my schedule. I'm sorry, y'all, I just did my hair and it is so fluffy. But I just wanted to be transparent and just share my experience with the hopes that other nurses who were doing the same thing either took away from it or we could exchange helping tips, because sometimes there is not a lot of support when you are working and doing your master's program. You don't have a lot of time to be social. So you need tips. And I was willing to just be vulnerable from a place of just helping to do that, which is why I started my YouTube channel in the first place. I also wanted to mix in all the things I love. I was newly in my creator journey at that time, so fashion I was really big in. I loved going out to eat and doing different things, and I had just embarked on traveling. Actually, I think I probably got my passport very late in life. I would say probably in 2018-ish or something like that. I did my first international trip. I think it was 2018 or 2018, the year before. And so I wanted to do travel vlogging, and I had me a Sony camera. So I wanted to showcase all the things that I loved: nursing, fashion, traveling. I was taking myself on solo dates at the time because I wasn't dating. I just wanted to be transparent, vulnerable, show my life, but also show other single girls at the time that I was still thriving. Even though I was working, I was in my master's program, I was still living my life. And I wanted to showcase that. But of course, life happened and I just let YouTube completely fall off. I literally just stopped posting to my YouTube and not making any content. I think the travel content and fashion content was some of the later things that I posted. And then I just stopped. And I don't know why, but I don't know if my heart wasn't in it. I don't know if it was the editing part of it, which I know gets a lot of people, but I just stopped. The very wild part of just stopping is I was so shocked that my YouTube continued to grow. This is why I always tell y'all to please create the content and post it, because wherever you posted the content, it lives there for a lifetime. I was literally garnering views and subscribers on old videos that I created years ago. One of my most popular videos, I think, was comparing my master's programs in schools. And I believe that that is probably sitting at 20K views right now, and it's still getting me subscribers till this day. It's 2026, or 10 years post, right? Or 9 years post. And so was just shocked because that content is evergreen content and it lives on YouTube and people still find it helpful. And that was the reason why I wanted to make the videos in the first place, because people still find these things helpful, right? So that was amazing to see. And I'm still garnering the subscribers. However, I lack the YouTube hours or watch hours. And so that's always been my downfall. But it was a great moment just to show me that this is just proof that your content lives forever and your content is also valuable. It's valuable information. People still find it worth the listen and worth the watch. So continue to post that content. If you take away nothing from this video today, post the content. Reasons why I struggled. I think one of the things is that when you start to get in the trenches with your master's program, you're literally working 2 jobs when you start clinical. So I was working full time doing my 312s, and the other days that I had off, I was doing clinical. Most of those clinicals, I had to drive back and forth at least 30 to 50 minutes, whether that was going to Baltimore or another place in Maryland. I think my closest clinical place was Laurel, which was 30 minutes from me at the time. So I'm commuting back and forth, doing these clinical, having to study, having to turn in assignments, and it literally just got busy, right? So when I was doing content, but I wasn't doing YouTube because I just felt like doing reels and short videos was easier than putting out long form content and then having to edit that, put it on YouTube, make a thumbnail, all that stuff. And I really didn't know what I know now. So again, this is a really good learning experience for myself. And that's why I wanted to share with you guys today this video. Another thing, I was diagnosed with ADHD last year, and currently I kicked off my journey this year of wanting to get back on YouTube and be more intentional about posting long form videos. And I just have not been as consistent as I would like. Part of the thing about ADHD for me is that I will get really good at being consistent with something. We can focus on something. If we want a goal, we would do just that, and then we will fall off. And it's like a cycle. And so for me, it was just like, it really affects my focus in waves. And so I'm just like, I got these videos, I got a flow, I'm posting, and then I'm not. And I would make sure to post like a YouTube short, but not a long form, which is what counts to what my goal is this year, and that is to be monetized. On top of that, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a nurse practitioner, I work a full-time job, and I really don't have a lot of downtime. So I realized that I probably need a system, right? I cannot want to be successful if I keep making excuses about why I can't do that. There's a lot of people who work, take care of their family, do a lot of other things on the side, and they're still able to churn out these videos or make content or meet their goals and stuff like that. And I do got a lot going on, but I really wanted to be intentional about my brand and my content creation this year to position myself to start having brand partnerships, getting monetized on all platforms, because if you're going to be on social media, you might as well get paid for it, child. And so YouTube was one of the bigger ones for me. So what is the plan? How do I get myself back on the wagon to be consistent about posting my long form videos to YouTube? So I decided that I'm going to work with my ADHD. I'm not going to work against it. And I'm going to make a system for myself, right? So every day I wake up at 5:15 a.m. to work out. That's the only time that I can work out. I don't really like working out after hours because I'll be tired, can't focus, and I don't give it 100%. So for my system, I decided that maybe I'll wake up a little bit earlier. I'll knock out my workout and be intentional after I've done my devotions and prayer, and take at least 20 to 30 minutes to take a topic and record my video. Or I can do that at night when everybody is asleep, my son is asleep. I can take 30 minutes to record a topic for my YouTube channel and knock it out. I can always edit it. I'm not doing a lot of heavily editing right now. Very shortcuts, not a lot of transitions and movements. I just want to get the information out to the people. I am going to be talking about a number of things. Nursing, my nurse practitioner experience now, my nurse practitioner student experience while I was in school, working, schedule, etc. There's actually already some videos up that I have posted. I'm also going to be talking about books. Books really pulled me out of the trenches. I'm still reading my Black authors. I read on my Kindle, but I also collect my 5-star reads as a physical copy, and I love talking about those things. So we're going to talk about that. I love fragrances. Y'all know that. It's been a couple videos and shorts that have been up about me doing my fragrance reviews. That will not change. Faith and fitness, that will not change. That is literally my anchor. This week, I have done 3 out of 3 days of working out. Again, getting back on the horse. It's not just about YouTube. This is about every aspect of my life. I just want to be disciplined, and that's something that I pray to God about. Help me show up in the areas where I lack discipline, right? Of course, lifestyle, mom life, travel, food, whatever you like, it's going to be here. What is the goal? So I'm going to be posting 30 videos for 30 days, all of May, just to help me to boost my consistency. I'm not going to make excuses. I pray that I don't, and I want you guys to hold me accountable. If I miss a day, say you need to double up. Right? My goal, I want to become a YouTube partner. I say that loud and proud because I believe in making a connection with God and manifesting what you want, right? So I want to be a YouTube partner. I have always had the subscribers to be a YouTube partner. I think at some point I had AdSense, but they took it away because I was dormant on my page. So want to become a YouTube partner. I already am sitting at 1,905 subscribers, so I'm over the 1,000, but I'm struggling with the watch hours. I know a lot of people also say to go live, so I'm going to try to fit that in some kind of way, but that is my goal. I'm hoping that I can carry this through past May into June and July and even August until I am a paid YouTube partner. But you guys know this isn't just about getting paid, or I wouldn't still be here. Again, my channel is 9 years old. I have been through the years giving you guys information and things that I just really love to share, and I think that people should know. A lot of people have taken interest in the things that I have to share, and I really appreciate that. So to my day ones and people who have rolled with me for the years, I absolutely appreciate you guys for being here. Again, y'all already know what it is. You're going to get authenticity from me. We're going to chat, we're going to talk, and I'm going to educate, and I'm going to make sure I break things down so that y'all understand. So if you're new and you think you want to stay after this video, which I think you should, go ahead and subscribe. You're about to see everything and see May unfold. In the next couple of weeks after this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some MP content. So a day in the life of a GI nurse practitioner. I work from home, so it's not that enjoyable, but somebody might like it, right? I have a few trips coming up, so we're going to be doing weekend vlogs and travel vlogs. We're going to be talking about fragrances, some gut health topics, nursing, all of those things we're going to be talking about. So I'm done making excuses. We have a plan. We have a system. So let's go.